From the marble halls of Highbury to the roaring stands of the Emirates, one name echoes through the heart of North London, a symbol of class, innovation, and football played the beautiful way: Arsenal. For over a century, the Gunners have been more than just a football club. They're an institution, a philosophy, a way of life for millions around the globe. Today, we're diving deep into the story of Arsenal Football Club, exploring the triumphs, the heartbreaks, the legends, and the legacy that makes them one of the most iconic clubs in world football. Our story begins not in the glamour of the Premier League, but in the grime and industry of late 19th century Woolwich. In 1886, a group of workers from the Dial Square workshop at the Royal Arsenal Armaments Factory decided to form a football team. They were simply known as Dial Square. Their first match was a resounding 6-0 victory, and from that humble beginning, a giant was born. The club soon renamed itself Royal Arsenal, then Woolwich Arsenal, and in 1893 they became the first Southern member to be admitted to the Football League, a move that would forever change the landscape of English football. The early years were a struggle. Financial difficulties plagued the club, but a pivotal moment arrived in 1913. The club moved north across the River Thames to Highbury, dropping Woolwich from their name to become simply Arsenal. This move not only saved the club from bankruptcy, but also ignited one of football's most famous and fiercest rivalries with their new neighbors, Tottenham Hotspur. But the most significant arrival was yet to come. In 1925, the legendary Herbert Chapman took the managerial reins. Chapman was a visionary, a revolutionary. He introduced the iconic white sleeves to the red shirt, believing it made players more visible to each other. He championed the use of floodlights and numbers on players' backs. On the pitch, he developed the revolutionary WM formation, a tactical masterstroke that baffled opponents and laid the foundation for Arsenal's first golden era. Under Chapman, Arsenal dominated the 1930s, winning their first major trophy, the FA Cup, in 1930, followed by 5 league titles in 8 seasons. Chapman built a dynasty, but tragically, he passed away midway through the 1933-34 season. His legacy, however, was cemented. He had transformed Arsenal from a provincial club into a national powerhouse. The post-war years brought more success, including the famous League and FA Cup double in 1971, a feat only achieved once before in the 20th century. Players like Charlie George, with his iconic Wembley celebration, and Captain Frank McClintock became club legends. However, the years that followed were often described as boring Arsenal. Under manager George Graham, in the late 80s and early 90s, the team was built on a rock-solid defense, famously featuring Tony Adams, Steve Bold, Nigel Winterburn, and Lee Dixon. They were ruthlessly efficient. This era is best remembered for one of the most dramatic moments in English football history. On the final day of the 1988-89 season, Arsenal needed to beat Liverpool at Anfield by 2 clear goals to snatch the league title. In the dying seconds of injury time, Michael Thomas raced through to score the decisive goal, creating a moment of pure unscripted pandemonium that is still talked about today. Graham's reign brought 2 league titles, 2 League Cups, an FA Cup, and a European Cup Winners' Cup, proving that there was more than one way to win with style. Then, in 1996, everything changed. A relatively unknown French manager named Arsène Wenger arrived in North London. Arsène who? The headlines asked. They soon found out Wenger was another revolutionary, just like Chapman. He transformed the players' diets, training methods, and scouting networks, bringing in foreign talents like Patrick Vieira, Thierry Henry, and Robert Pires. He didn't just change Arsenal, he changed English football. Wenger's philosophy was all about fast, fluid, attacking football, a stark contrast to the pragmatism of the Graham era. His teams played with a flair and elegance that was breathtaking to watch. The peak of Wenger's reign, and arguably the club's entire history, came in the 2003 to 2004 season. Arsenal went the entire Premier League season unbeaten, a feat not achieved in the top flight for over 115 years. They were christened the Invincibles. With the grace of Dennis Bergkamp, the blistering pace of Thierry Henry, the power of Patrick Vieira, and the solidity of Sol Campbell, this team was a perfect blend of steel and silk. They played with an aura of invincibility, winning 26 games and drawing 12, creating a record that is unlikely ever to be broken. It was the crowning achievement of Wenger's philosophy, a testament to his belief in beautiful, winning football. The Invincibles era also coincided with the move from their beloved Highbury to the Stade de France, Emirates Stadium in 2006. While the new stadium was a financial necessity to compete with Europe's elite, many felt a piece of the club's soul was left behind at the old ground. The move ushered in a period of financial constraint and a trophy drought that lasted nearly a decade. Despite this, Wenger consistently kept Arsenal in the top four, a remarkable achievement given the circumstances, but the pressure from fans for major trophies grew. The Wenger era eventually came to an end in 2018, after 22 years, 3 Premier League titles, and a record 7 FA Cups. He left as the club's longest-serving and most successful manager, a true legend whose statue now stands proudly outside the Emirates. In the post-Wenger era, Arsenal has been on a journey of rediscovery. Under former captain Mikel Arteta, a student of both Wenger and Pep Guardiola, the club is building a new identity. With a core of exciting young talent like Bukayo Saka, William Saliba, and Declan Rice, there's a renewed sense of optimism and belief sweeping through North London. The connection between the team and the fans feels stronger than it has in years, and the famous Emirates roar is back. Arteta has instilled a new tactical discipline and a relentless desire to win, bringing back the FA Cup in 2020 and mounting a serious title challenge that has re-established Arsenal as a force to be reckoned with. From the pioneering vision of Herbert Chapman to the beautiful football of Arsene Wenger's Invincibles. And now, to the exciting new chapter under Mikel Arteta. Arsenal's history is a rich tapestry of innovation, style, and unforgettable moments. The club's motto, Victoria Concordia Crescit, victory through harmony, remains at the core of its identity. It's a club built on a foundation of class, tradition, and a commitment to playing the game the right way. The story of Arsenal is far from over. With a vibrant young squad and a passionate fan base, the future looks bright, and the cannons of North London are ready to roar once more. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the history of the Gunners. If you're a Gooner, what's your favorite Arsenal moment? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the world of football. Until next time.